friends, this is Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me, and welcome to my craft room. So I am doing something a little different. I thought I'd start doing something new if I can. Do it every week. I'd like to, once a week, 1 day per week, do a new little craft where I don't know if y'all are like me, but I see things on Pinterest. I look at Pinterest a lot. I look at YouTube and Pinterest. And I see things on Pinterest all the time. I'm like, oh, I need to try that. I need to do that. But I never go back and do it. You know what I mean? I just get busy with other things and journal, making journals and making tags and ephemera. I never go back and do the Pinterest things that I put in my boards, right? So I saw one recently that was really super cute. And what I was looking for on Pinterest was ideas to use these little cupcake holders, papers. Here's 2 of them here. I bought this little pack of them. I don't want to create any glare here. But this little pack, there was 4 of these little stacks in here. And I got those when I went to Florida. But then I got home and I was like, what did I want to do with those? You know what I mean? No, I've seen people make flowers and things, but I was like, what else can I do with these? So I found on Pinterest where a lady was making these little birds. And I already had in my mind that I wanted to make a bird like something like this, but I didn't think about cupcake holders. Of course, who would, right? So I'm going to see if I can show you. I made this one. This is my first one. I think it's pretty cute, and I figure that we can use these for our journals, as far as you can make, well, this could be a journaling card, so I can cut it down a little bit more. I wasn't sure how big this would turn out, so this is 1/2 of an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and I wanted to kind of contrast it. See how these are, this is green with pink dots, and this is pink, and it just has some white floral designs on it. So I figured I'd kind of just do a little contrast here, and pink and green look cute together. So I'm going to show you how I did this. It's super simple, but just a cute little bird that you can use for on a tag, on a page, as an embellishment in your journals, things like that, wherever it fits. And this is the little mini cupcake cups. I guess some people use them for candy too. So anyway, let's see if I can do this again, show you all how to do it. So since I did the pink on the green, I thought I'd do this second one with green on pink. I just happen to have this cardstock in my stash. So let's pick out a couple of little green and make a green bird. So, and you can use any colors you want. So I've got 2 on 2, 3. I think I might need 3. So let me pull out 3 of these. I'm using just a few things here to make these. The cardstock, the cupcake holders. I've got scissors, glue, and I've got these. Now, she didn't say to use these. She said to punch a hole, and she had like a bigger hole, a circle, punch a circle is what she said. And she had like I don't know, I have a small hole punch, circle punch. It's probably about 1/2 inch. But I thought, that made me think of these. These are little, the punch out, the hole punches I keep from my hole punch, my regular hole punch. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, I keep those. So if you've been keeping them, you don't know what to do with them, they can be little eyes for your birds if you make some of these birds. So I got those right here. So we can pick out an eye for after we make our bird. So first of all, what you do is take one of your cupcake liners. I kind of stretch it out and fold it in half. Okay, so we're going to fold it exactly in half and crease. And then we're going to cut it in half and try to cut right on your line. So I'm going to cut right on the line, right in the middle here. And this is not a perfection. Of course, my little bird there is not perfect. So, but I'm going to see if I can cut right on the line. See if the best I can do here. Okay, it looks pretty straight. If it's not straight, you can even it up. That is not straight. This one's straighter, I think. Let's see. Let me even it up a little bit. Okay, That's pretty good. All right, so then you've got your body for your bird, right? Okay. Then you take another one and you take it again and stretch it out and fold it in half. This is going to be your wing, okay? So fold it in half once, fold it in half again, fold it in half again. I'm trying to get it even here. You would think this would be easy to fold, right? But with all these little crinkles, you know, a little bit hard to get going in the right place. Okay, and then, you know, the little pleats that are in cupcake cups. And then you fold it again and actually fold it again. So there you go. You have your little wing. And so let's put that down. That's going to go right here for our little wing. And then actually she had it, so the open part, this open part, she had it toward the back so that you have like your wing, like your bird is flying or something. I don't know. But anyway, that's your wing. And then for the tail, what she did, see if I can remember now how to do this. Take another one, fold it in half once, and then fold it in half one more time. So you have, it's like quartered. You know, it's in fours, basically, at that point. So, like, it's a quarter of what you started with. Then take your scissors, and you're going to kind of like freehand cut a little heart here. So just try to, this might take a little practice. My heart was crooked, but I still used the first one. So I'm going to take it kind of like aiming up here, like I'm cutting and going around. Try to do a better job on this one. Let's see how I do on this one. So I'm going to try to go right in the middle with my little, you know, the little dip that a heart takes, and then try to go up from there. Let's see, am I right in the middle? You can kind of aim for your point here. This is just me figuring this out, so this is not what she said, but she just did it. She did it really easy. I think one key is to go up far enough before you start turning, so you don't get a crooked heart. Which I think I'm still going to get a crooked heart here. So I'm going to need to practice on that. Again, I did the same thing. A very crooked heart. Okay, let me do another one. I want this one to come out better than the last one. All right. If you're doing it with me, then practice with me. Okay, fold it in half. Get it straight and like squared off and even there, and then again another, we got it quartered. Okay, I'm going to try again, I think, to see if I can make it even. I know there's an easier way to do this. So what is it? Where you get both of your little humps that are on the top. I think I'm going to fold it one more time. Let's try this. I've seen lots of people make hearts, or some people make hearts, and they did it kind of like, we want our point down, going down right there in the middle. So I'm going to fold it one more time. Let's try this and see if this works better. And you just take it and go around and then go down. Okay, see, then you can get even, more even. There, that worked a lot better. See? I knew there was a trick to it. She showed the other way, but I was like, that's not working for me. So there we go. So at this point, you just, you don't have to unfold it yet. You will be unfolding it, but before you unfold it, you need to cut because what you have here is 4 hearts. So you're going to need to cut those apart so we can use them, right? So there's 1, 2, and so we're going to cut those in half. We might need to even this up. We're going to see how these come out. And right on the fold, or right in the middle here, not necessarily on the fold. Okay, so I don't know how she got hers to come out so perfect the first time, but see how I have a little bit of my little curves here are even now, but I have a little point here. So I'm just going to kind of round that off on both sides. I guess this is the kind of thing you just got to play by ear. And that is, after all that drama, a little tail. Okay, so let's go ahead and you'll see how this comes together. She used a glue stick. I'm just using some art glitter glue. I feel like it worked well on this one, so I'm going to use it again on this one. And this little cupcake holder, the ridges kind of flatten out when you glue them down. You'll see. You might be worried about it if you're going to do this. You might be worried like, oh, there's ridges. How are they going to glue down? But actually with the art glitter glue, that kind of helps it too. So you tilt your, I'm putting my bird right in the kind of in the middle, and I tilt up my half circle here. You tilt it up a little bit, put it down, see, and just smooth out. And if it's a little wrinkled or something, I think it just all adds to the you know, charm of it. whatever happens, you know, if it flattens out, if it's wrinkled, I don't think it really matters. And just adds to the charm of, you know, it's a cupcake holder, so super cute. It's turning into a bird, right? So next, let's go ahead and put on our tail. Which one did we fixed one of them? Let's see, where is it? Is it this one or this one? Okay, it looks like this is the one we fixed and took off the two little points. I still see a little point here. Let me just, it doesn't have to be perfect. But did you see that? My lights just went off. My little lights went off. I have it, it's on a timer, I think. That's funny. And the timer actually works. You just saw it go off, these little lights I have right here. That is funny. I guess so you don't leave them on all the time. It has a little timer. Maybe they overheat or something. So anyway, let's glue on our little tail. And kind of like tilting up like that. And let's see. It's down. And then what she did was, see, this one I did different than what she did on the wing. So let me make sure it's the way I want it here. Kind of need to get it folded up a little bit more. So what she did, I'll show you what she did, and then I'll show you what I did. So she put glue on the back here. Well, actually, she put glue on her surface, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to put too much glue. So I'm just putting glue on here, and then I know I have the right amount of glue. Okay, then you kind of tilt it back. It's a little wing. Tilt it back a little bit. And get my extra glue off there. It's still oozing out a little bit. Okay, so let me get this off my fingers. And then, so she left it like that. Like, see how it's kind of up? That's cute too. You can leave it like that. Or on mine, I wanted to see how it looked glued down. So that you have like a couple layers there, and I just glued all my layers, you know, glued one layer down and glued the other layer down, so it's all glued down. So it depends on what you're doing with it. I think I'll leave this one up and see how we like that. So then she took a little marker. Uh-oh, where's my marker? Here it is. This is a fine point Sharpie, black Sharpie, and just happened, I keep one in my craft room for book bind, when I bind my journals, and I make the little dots with this because I can see them really good, and they're not too big, you know, it makes small dots that I can see, black dots, you know what I mean? Usually I can see those pretty good. So then she just drew her little feet, like, you know, if you can draw a stick person, you can draw this bird, right? Because I'm not an artist as far as drawing. I don't draw. But I can draw little legs, I think. So, you know, you kind of decide how long you want your legs, and just draw some little legs, little stick legs. And then you draw some little stick feet, like a bird feet. And then you draw your little beak. And she said, just come out from here, from your cupcake holder. Just come straight out and make a little triangle. And she colored it in, so I colored it in with my marker. That's all she did, was colored it in with her marker. And she put a little heart on her beak, like she was making a card from Valentine's Day, or a picture, Valentine's Day picture. So she drew a little heart. My heart is not right because I forgot to draw my beak on this one. And I drew the heart, and I was like, oh, where's my beak? And then I drew my beak. So you draw your beak first. I guess I'll draw a little heart. And then she just drew a little heart on the end of the beak. So a little heart kind of, and it goes through the beak like that. So it looks like he's holding on to the heart like that. Okay. And then we need an eye. The eye really does add a lot. You see it, it looks like it needs an eye. So I have all these little, punch outs here. So we've got green. Let's pick out something. I wanted something that would show up. That's why I put a green one and actually match the card. So I could put a pink one on here if I can actually grab a pink one here. These are so small. Okay, this is kind of pink and white, it looks like. So then I just put a little glue on the back of my little eye. Glue it down in the appropriate spot. It's a little bit back farther than you think is how she had hers, so that's what I did. So about right there probably. And she drew, now on this one I drew a little dot for the eyeball. See that? She drew, which was really cute. I want to try it too. She drew a little half circle, and that was cute too. That is very cute. I like it. I like both of them. So she drew a little half circle like that for the eyeball instead of an actual dot. So there you go. You can have the wing open, flapping, or glued down. You can have a heart or no heart. You can have a dot for an eye or a little half circle. And your little bird feet there, and you got a cute little embellishment for whatever you want to put down a little bird on. So, and a way to use if you have some of these. And you could use your big ones too. If you have some big ones, of course it would be a bigger bird. So you have to figure out where you're going to put a bigger bird. But I like the smaller ones because I can, like I said, I didn't know how big this was going to be. So I can actually cut right here and make this into a tag or a journaling card, round off the corners, things like that. Or you can make a card. Of course, I might leave these as cards, I don't know, but I think it's super cute. And so I'm going to try to be doing this every week if I can come up with one of my little things that I've saved on Pinterest and come and show it to you. This looks like little angel wings. Look at that. You can make little angel wings. Let me show you real quick. Out of the hearts that I cut crooked, let me show you real quick, just in case you need some angel wings for a Christmas craft. You can make little angel wings out of these cupcake holders. Okay, discovered something too on our way. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little Pinterest craft, and I will see you next time. Happy crafting.